Today is January the 19th, 2019. We're going to kick off the start of this one. We're going to call it the Democrats Weekend at Ginsburg. So, let's see. Are they really are they letting us know the truth here? Okay, so let me just kind of move you through some of what people are speculating. Now we're moving right along. We're now on Donna Brazil's Twitter page. This is really sad news. There's a famous dog. I think he has over 19 million followers. Rest in peace. His name was Boo, known as the world's cutest dog. He actually passed away in the middle of the night last night. So she's tweeting about this and she's saying, Boo, the world's cutest dog, has died in his sleep. His owner announced Friday, and he was 12 years old. We're going to take a deeper look into this. So let's look at the Marketing Daily travel article here, posted back quite a while ago. Trump, Las Vegas enlists world's cutest dog. So we can see here in this article that the Trump International Hotel, and then of course this is prior to Donald Trump even running for president or becoming president, his international hotel this is in Las Vegas, ended up partnering with Boo, the Pomeranian, who has been dubbed the cutest dog. So we are seeing this here. Now, let's go over to another place. James Comey, he actually tweeted out, many of you probably caught this, the perfect day to see Kill a Mockingbird on Broadway. Amazing cast and vital message, all rise. Okay. So we have dog coding here. We have James Comey, and he tweeted about his dog Benji and how his dog had died, this afternoon. Going on to say he was very old. Goodbye, old soul. November 14, 2018. And right after that George H.W. Bush passed. A lot of people were saying that he actually passed that day, but they didn't have the funeral to the end of the month. I think it was November the 30th. Now let's move over to another interesting dog language that many are picking up on. We're going to go back to Boo, the world's cutest dog, and how Donna Brazil has chosen to tweet about this last night, going on to say that the dog was 12 years old. But if we take dog years and human years, and 1 year equals 7 times 12 gives you actually Ruth Bader Ginsburg's age of 84 years old. Some are saying that this is indicating that she is indeed has passed away. Going on to announce that Boo died in his sleep. Hint, hint. One final thought on Ruth Bader Ginsburg. A movie came out on her May 2018, and it's being reviewed right now, December the 31st, actually just, a month ago. And what's going on is I have heard rumors that she loved the book To Kill a Mockingbird. And even in this write-up, and this write-up was just December the 31st, 2018, there's a part in there that says that they even, and her daughter, this is with her 15-year-old daughter in this movie, they even argue about To Kill a Mockingbird. So that kind of goes right along with, what Comey was tweeting out. And let's take one more final look at his tweet. One final thought on Ruth Bader Ginsburg. A movie came out on her May 2018, and it's being reviewed right now, December the 31st, actually just, a month ago. And what's going on is I have heard rumors that she loved the book To Kill a Mockingbird. And even in this write-up, and this write-up was just December the 31st, 2018, there's a part in there that says that they even, and her daughter, this is with her 15-year-old daughter in this movie. They even argue about To Kill a Mockingbird. So that kind of goes right along with, what Comey was tweeting out. And let's take one more final look at his tweet. He tweets this on January the 12th. This is the perfect day to see To Kill a Mockingbird on Broadway. Amazing cast and vital message. All rise. That's exactly what the people in the Supreme Court say when they begin a case. All rise. And then we see, I did find that an article here talking about how James Comey, he actually went to see this Broadway on the 15th. So about 3 days later, just a few days ago, he actually went there to see this on Broadway. I just want to add that into just my final thoughts on this. Found some information on QAnon.pub. Ginsburg missing Supreme Court arguments for the first time. This was back January 7th. So she has not missed, and it says more than 25 years. And they're going on to say she's getting, better from that surgery she had. So I also did a little more digging, and okay. She canceled 2 upcoming events, January the 16th. So at this point, 3 days ago, she was supposed to go to some meetings in LA and New York. She's canceled these meetings here. And my final thought on this, and I'm going to include this one for you. I'm going to include this so that you can read this for yourself. Ruth, they did this movie on her, and they made her just look so amazing. Just so you know, I didn't catch it. She's very radical. She has a terrible record, and she's done some really evil things. She called for the sex integration of Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. There's terrible stuff in here I found. It's just really awful. She called for reducing the age of consent for sexual acts to people who are less than 12 years old. She asserted that laws against bigamous persons cohabitating with more than one woman and women cohabitating with a bigamist are unconstitutional. She objected to laws against prostitution because prostitution as a consensual act between adults is arguably within the zone of privacy protected by recent constitutional decisions. Ginsburg listed hundreds of sexist words that must be eliminated from all statutes. Among such words that she found offensive were man, woman, man-made, mankind, husband, wife, mother, father, sister, brother, son, daughter. I mean, this is just going on and on. She's just attacking identity. She's attacking everything that God did, how he gave us our identity. So she even wanted he and she, him, her, his, hers to be dropped. So this person right here, I think that she's no longer with us, I don't think. She's really done some evil things to the system, and I thank God that Trump, he will be appointing the 3rd Supreme Court Justice, and you can't stop him. I don't care if you like him or don't like him, he's going to be appointing somebody else. So number 3 is coming up. And this just coming out today by the Daily Wire. This is an article that it's mirroring everything that Ruth wanted for her system, as the Democrat state senator announces using he and she pronouns will be banned during hearings. This coming right out of the fabulous state of California, where I have to live. I'm living here in the state, suffering with liberals because I'm not a liberal. January the 19th, 2019, California knows no bounds when it comes to radical LGBT activism. On Thursday, State Senator and Senate Judiciary Committee Chair, so-and-so, blah, 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 announced that only gender-neutral pronouns will be permitted during committee hearings. So here's that final article for you to check out. And we won't get into that. But do come back for more, because I just want to thank you for listening. I have another video on Nancy Pelosi, on what's really going down with her. Well, God bless, and I'll see you soon.